Hey guys, this is Kelco K22, and I keep on saying I'm gonna try and make these videos more often, and I never succeed, so I ain't gonna promise this time. But what I will ask for is your likes, because if I don't ask, I don't get, and I really wanna try and start getting the likes a bit higher on these videos. I mean, I know it sounds bad, but I would appreciate it. So, what have I been working on since the last one of these devlog videos? Actually, quite a bit. Both me and the entire team have added quite a lot, and the mod's coming along quite well. First off, the state of everything. Let's just go through. Everything up to here is complete. Yes, I am actually now counting Kamen as complete. Drive. We actually now have all the riders and all the forms. Last night on stream, I did actually start working on some new drive stuff because I want to. I asked people, do you want me to update, release the update with Gaim slightly earlier, or do you want me to spend this remaining time trying to make drive obtainable in survival? People said make drive obtainable, so I'm making drive obtainable, but I made it difficult on myself. For those that don't know, slowly one by one, every rider that uses ore, and if it's ore and ore gives you materials which you then use to craft stuff, that's one thing. But if it's ore that just straight away gives you the form items, I want to replace that. So, actually, I've got all the ores over here. I could just tell you. The Cougar ore, for example, the double wizard ores, those three ores are three ores I want to keep. The rest of the ores I do at some point want to replace with something that feels a bit more unique to that series. And when it comes to Drive was one of those series that I've been wanting to make something a bit more unique for quite a while. So I had two options. Either I could add the ore, like in the previous version, and then replace everything in like a month or two, or I could just start doing the rebuild. And this actually all started with build, funny enough. That's why I call them rebuilds. So I've started the drive rebuild. These chests over here, if anyone's wondering, I don't use spreadsheets. I don't use documents. I don't use anything to plan out my updates. I use chests. Believe it or not, these are all plans. If you saw my stream from last night, you would understand some of these plans. Another plan in here is my Gotchard plan. Yeah, if you could decipher this, or maybe this, which is my Geets plan, if you could decipher them, you're probably more intelligent than me. Because I made them and I still don't quite understand. But Drive is going to be obtainable in this update, hopefully. I'm thinking Chase and Mac will be as well. Proto Drive should be, but I don't know about the rest of them. We might leave some things unobtainable for now, so we can expand on it in the future. But I want to get the basic 3 and a bit. In just so it is obtainable. Moving on, these were obtainable before and complete. I think I showed build and ZO are pretty much complete. I think build is complete, other than I need to add a couple new recipes, which I don't know what they're going to be yet. I need to actually work that out. ZO is missing a handful of items, but it's actually mostly complete and obtainable. 01 was previously. Saber's missing a couple of riders. They will go up here when I got them because there's no space here. You can see Saber's got the main 3, the dark 1, and then 2 of those that we're using the other buckle. Where is Slash? Slash is up here. Yeah, he's made his way into the mod before the rest of the Saber riders. But Saber is coming along. Saber, I believe, is actually now obtainable in survival as well. Saber's actually, I think I said this, but I might be repeating myself, so I don't care. Saber is one of the last few series to have riders or forms to be ported from the 1.12. So if you're looking at every other series has every rider and form, as far as I'm aware. There might be one missing from the 1.12 in this version. So the port from the 1.12 to the 1.21 is almost done. And you have no idea how excited I am about that, because I can finally start working on some new stuff, as well as not porting, but updating from the ores to the more unique stuff. So moving on. I started work on Vwam. I have not finished Vwam. The Deno pudding is just there as a hot placeholder at the moment. Caking is now available in survival. I've actually finished caking. Yay. I don't know if there's any new Gotchard stuff. There will be soon, hopefully. Elle's going to be working on Gotchard next, so that means after the drive stuff is obtainable, the only main rider that won't be obtainable in survival is Gotchard, and hopefully that's going to change very soon. So that means every main rider will be obtainable in survival. Not going to be this update, I don't think. I think it's going to be the update after. That's going to be awesome. That is going to be incredibly cool. I mean, as far as progress on each series, this is probably going to be the best way to see it. As you can see, every series is coming along. Saber, as I said, Saber is missing stuff, so this isn't Cross Saber. It's Cross Saber, the final form. So yeah, Dragonic Knight, is it? Is kind of the best form you could get for Saber at the moment. That will change soon, hopefully. Gotchard is pretty much up to the place for Star. It's Star Gotchard, isn't it? From the movie, and it's not got many form. I don't think it's really got anything past that form. So past the Gotchard first movie, the crossover with Geets. Hello, trader. Have you got anything? No. You're not my friend. So, yeah. We're up to caking for Gav. I've not added any of the forms since then. I'm letting a few things build, and then I could just do another batch of Gav stuff. So, soon I can do some Gav stuff. My outsiders display. So, yeah. We got the Disaster, is it? I can't remember. We got Evol X. I don't like this texture. One day I'll come in and update. I've just realised. No! This one pixel here is wrong! This one pixel! It's wrong! That's going to annoy me. That's going to annoy me. We got Bronze Drive in. Bronze Drive is finally ported over from the previous version. So in fact, the only outsider we're missing is the Zine Gazer, which I was struggling to find good reference images, but I have actually started the texture for that as well. So back over here. Yeah, you can see some of the drive forms that are ported. I've put them over here to test. There's only really 3 things I want to show off now, which I know. Oh, I fixed this texture last night. Oh, actually, there's one more. It despawned. Oh no! Oh no! There's a problem at the moment with the bikes despawning. Every time I think we've fixed it, something happens and one of them despawns. It just happens to be the one I wanted to show off is the one that despawned. Steering is not right on these bikes in reverse. I need to invert the controls if going in reverse, but I don't know how to code going in reverse. I've got to work that out. But I did spend quite a bit of time on one of the streams working on the bikes, and you can see the laser, well, the bike gamer is now over. I did actually convert this model absolutely ages ago, but I never added it because I didn't like the bikes. I still don't like the bikes, but they're a lot closer to what I want now. I think with a bit more refining, I can get to a point where I actually like the bikes. But last things last, over on X or Twitter or whatever you call it, I set myself a light goal to add these 3 forms that were missing for voice. So let's just go through and have a look at them. First one is kidding, the form based on a giraffe, which is based on Kamen Rider Grease. For some reason, we only saw one picture of it, and its neck was so long it went off the screen, so we never got to see the head. I decided to recreate that by making his neck so long that it goes off the screen. When I say so long, I mean long. I mean really long. I mean really long. If you go up here, as we didn't see the head, I didn't have any references for what the head should look like. So the head is just a yellow and white repaint of the normal Voice's head for the Rex. I think it looks special. I like that. And the other 2, we have this one, which I can't remember the name of it, but it's essentially just a chicken or a rooster or something, and it's the one based on Cross. I have no idea how you say it. Tell me how you say it in the comment section. Either way, we've got ourselves a little chicken eggy thing. Yep. And what I think is the best, I can't remember the name of this one again. These 2 I can just never remember. This one, though, I know is based on a scarab or a dung beetle. And it's also based on Rogue. So seeing as it's a dung beetle, what do dung beetles do? They roll around poop. Voice is a poop ball. And he rolls. Voice is a rolling poop. I love the way that sounds like an insult. Yeah, it's factually correct. This is a rolling voice poop. I love working on this mod. You have no idea how much I love working on this mod. I could just do whatever I want. It's quite happy. These 3 were an experiment into actually doing the model work. This, I wanted to see how complicated a model I could do with as few pieces as possible. I think this somewhat looks like something Minecraft would do. This was an experiment to see how tall I can make a model and actually have it work in game. In fact, there is no limit. The only limit is the limit of the armor stand. So if you're not actually looking at the armor stand, it despawns. The armor stand's down there. So it is a bit awkward if you want to look at things. You've got to make sure the armor stand is in view. And this was an experiment to see porting over the animations. I've previously done this over here with Laser, but Laser's the only other place where I've experimented with the animations. All of these look a bit dodgy. Keklia and Qn, because they use the kind of default animation that's baked into the model when walking. Yeah, things don't look right. I might come back and actually work on them a bit. I don't know. Let me know if you want that. Let me know if you want that. I don't think it'll turn out very well, but it might turn out better than they are currently. And I do like these. I do really like how these have turned out. And now that we're starting to get to the point where the mod is mostly ported from the 1.12 to the 1.20, I can start experimenting again. You have no idea how much I have looked forward to this experimental kind of bit. Because yeah, now I get to mess around with the bikes, now I get to mess around with fancy models. Now I get to mess around with adding super obscure things. I mean, now I get to add things like these chairs. Let me just remove my armor. Now I get to start messing around with really experimental and weird stuff. And I absolutely love this. I mean, now I can warrant spending time and making more paintings. I absolutely love this. So if there's anything you want to see in the mod, I mean, I can actually spend more time working on Ride Commons now. Yay. I could spend time. I could do Shin Kamen Rider now. Well, not quite yet, because as I said, we've still got to do a bit more work on Drive and Saber. I think Zio's missing a few items and forms, but we're now so close to that kind of stage where previously, when I added something, I only added it as a palette cleanser, so it doesn't feel as bad. Constantly just rehashing things I've previously done. Now I can actually focus on adding new stuff, which is really cool, at least for me. So as I was about to say before I got on that tangent, if there's anything you want me to add, be in a super obscure form or a rider that isn't in, or anything you want, tell me in the comment section below. Be it new structures, new mobs, new bosses, new items. Let me know. And I just remembered something. Chair has been working on something which I've been waiting to show off. I actually experimented with it first the other day, and I found a couple of bugs, so it's not perfect, but I've got to show you this. So we'll go for it's a double driver, okay? Not a revised driver. Totally didn't get the wrong name. And let's grab a few stamps. Let's go Eagle, Megalodon, Jackal. And let's equip the... Come on, that's cool. That's cool. Furthermore, when you change form, it changes form. Oh. There are a few forms that don't have voice forms. I probably should have grabbed one of them. And in those cases, let's go with... yeah, let's go with Rolling. In those cases, the voice mob just despawns. But for all of the others, we got our little voice mob. And now, I made sure to grab Jackal because you can actually ride the Jackal skateboard. Yay! You can't jump in it, which I think is a bit of a shame. I mean, Chair, if you're listening to this, jump. We need to jump. But this is cool. This is cool. I like this. A bit laggy on this wheel because of all those armor stands, but I like it. So, if I was about to say something, if you want anything, please do say in the comment section below. And I think I need to get back to work, don't I? I think I need to get back to work. So if you've enjoyed this for even a split second, please do consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you're not already. Any and all support is so greatly appreciated. So till next time, goodbye.